All right, so T1 going to pick blue side again.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's plenty of picks that...
Okay, so we are actually going for the same bans as last time. And are they really going to pick Callista first again? Surely they're going to ban Poppy here now. Same bans, right, as the last game.
Here. Okay, what could they do to change things? What could cause more...
We're literally just going to run back everything. Verisari, okay. Aatrox. Okay, they're going to take the Nico earlier this time because it is a flex for them. And they're going to take the Lee Sin away in response. So no Rel this game.
Things shaken up a little bit. Obviously a bit of value and be able to T1. Jace. Poppy pretty good.
I guess. What? Okay, we're banning Poppy because we picked Lee Sin early, even though they have Callista. I don't know why Hanwha's doing this. They're banning Poppy because they don't want Poppy to come in and like fuck Ahri up with Poppy W and possibly something else that they might be doing later. Because they could still go back to Rel support, which Poppy would be good into.
Let's see what they decide to take here on the side of...
I think that Talia is good support, and you know, even though it was obviously...
Talia's good into Ahri. Okay, we're going to play for Burst. Oh no, we're going to play with for Xin Zhao. And we're going to go with Delight Rakan. So we just waited because we really want Delight Rakan for some reason. I mean, Delight's a great Rakan player, but this feels relatively low damage from Hanwha as a composition. I just don't understand why they didn't go back to playing the Poppy. Like, why are we trying to take the Lee Sin away? Owner was fucking terrible on Lee Sin last game. We could absolutely just take Poppy. Or, you know, guys, if we're gonna pick Cassante anyway into Aatrox, we could pick Cassante on R3. Right? We can pick Cassante on R3. They wouldn't ban Jace in that case, so they get another ban, but even so, I don't think they're gonna ban Rakan. And I don't think they're gonna ban Lee Sin. I just don't understand why we don't go back to Poppy. Like, fuck it, man. Why are we trying to take away the terrible Lee Sin?
But Delight is just so good at Rakan.
Very weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're not really going to suffer in lane, if you know you have a lane where you're fine playing it, a lot of LCK supports like, just pick the Rakan. It's good. It's good and engaging. Very reliable.
You guys dominated last game. Just fucking run it back.
If you have a lane where you're fine playing it, a lot of LCK supports like, just pick the Rakan. It's good. It's good and engaging. Very reliable, and they will lock that one in. So I don't think there's nearly as much of a clear advantage as there was in the previous game, but I still think Hanwha Esports are very, very happy with what they got.
What happens to the power rankings if D+ beat Gen G tonight? That's not happening, guys. That's not. D+ is fucking so bad at the mid and late game that there's no shot they beat Gen G. That's not possible.
I mean, he kind of didn't have much.
Hanwha at least has respectable macro.
Yeah, but definitely a pick where you can get a little bit cheeky with the Nico.
Yeah, you definitely can. I think this might open up some angles for him to do a bit more even in this game. And,
any EU mid laner could hope to top Asian ones. I mean, we know historically that Humanoid and Caps can, and Caps is looking excellent at the moment.
And elected not to go for that and just played the Rel. And see how he... T1 fighting! Yeah! Hanwha Esports! Hanwha fighting!
Hopefully the crowd will be back in next week.
Halo Blades, Callista, so Imagine Lethality, which I think is a great call. I think in this lane matchup, you know, despite what I said, like, oh, you can pick for Khan if the lane's not too much of a struggle, should still be on Guma and Carrier to have the advantage in lane. They're going to be able to achieve prio, and if you land, like, the route from the Nico, and then you chain autos and the Q together, get the rend...
It will be back, got announced, good.
lethality is just so broken right now. The numbers you can get full build, you can have like 30% armor pen, like 90 lethality.
Yeah, I know they announced the offline servers, and I know they announced you know,
and even the Cassante still actually takes a fair amount of damage from the
that they'd be back to normal time. Hopefully after this week with no DDoS when they've been doing it live means that the you know, it makes sense they would announce that the crowd could come back today.
Cassante, just launch a Q at them from a while away, press rend, boom, job's done.
Boom, boom damage.
That's what we're looking for.
And he'll be looking to match that poke from Viper. Zeus, oh, that feels bad. 13 and 1.
Ruined.
The one loss. Unlucky.
Yeah, and Zeka.
One loss. Unlucky.
Yeah, and Zeka 4-0 on the Ari.
Yeah, Zeka's Ari at least is looking better.
See, their adaptation on draft 41 even changed anything. Kind of showed how highly they prioritized this pick, and I feel like one of the things they had issues in earlier in the season was what to put Zeka on. You know, the Corki perhaps not the optimal decision in some of those games.
Yeah.
They are working for them, working well. I wonder which minion is Carrier. I wonder if it's the one that was running about really fast.
Impossible to know.
Erratically.
Yeah.
Just no way. Wait, is that Faker in the bot lane?
Yeah.
Whoa, crazy.
Hey, just TP'd bot. It's crazy. I don't know how he managed that. Oh, range minion.
This one's a bit more subtle because he at least went in the brush first.
Is phase rush to Leah normal? Yes.
And Delight's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to flash. And very early on, getting Delight's flash is going to feel
Phase rush to Leah, spellbook to Leah, there are options.
That went out of vision to turn into the...
Am I still in the US? I'm back in Korea since September.
Getting both sums. And now, I mean, this is actually great for Hanwha Esports because Faker's going to assume he's safe towards that side of the map, but they don't end up finding an angle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now Ona definitely knows Peanut's nearby, but I don't think you win the 1v1.
He does not win the 1v1.
And Peanut, you don't have the support of your lanes. So, good luck.
Good invade by Owner. Owner.
I see Owner's just trying to escort him out. And not going to go for the flip, just wants to go for the trade in the 1v1. And Peanut's just kind of...
Just messing with him.
Waiting. He's got a nice ward in that brush. That should help him out just a bit. Bot lane's still being pushed in, and now Faker is going to roam on over, and Peanut started his wolves, so...
Yeah, and if you look
this one away.
across the map, T1 have triple lane prio so far. Just gives so much freedom to Ona, and Ona definitely had a rough game one. Goes without saying, but...
Will the Twitch change affect you? The Twitch change has already happened, and no. It doesn't matter, guys, if I am in Korea, because the only thing they did was, like, demonetize Korea, but I don't have Korean viewers, and I'm not getting paid either into a Korean bank account or from, you know, Korean payment sources, so it doesn't affect me at all.
You never know who it is.
I mean, we've all had that moment when you, like, load into a game where there's a Nico, and you're like, why is Caitlyn mid?
Yeah.
And you know the Nico's there, but you just, like, you know, Caitlyn swapped it. No.
Brains.
Yeah.
Not even once. Said no zombie ever.
What do I think of Dandy as a coach?
Nothing's happening.
I mean, it's not really his fault. I think a lot of the things that are happening on Hanwha.
14-4. Ari is winning against everyone who's not Toby.
Yeah.
Do I look at YouTube chat? Yes, I have been answering questions on YouTube
Not many
chat.
people are doing that right now, so... definitely a challenge. Doran struggling in this matchup. Zeus, definitely a lot of experience in this Aatrox if we hit on many times, but 17 CS lead. It really comes down to how much farm Doran can pick up out of this wave, but certainly not 17. And he at least baited Zeus into taking 2 tower hits, so at least the health is a bit more even.
This is all wave down,
Yeah,
top lane.
Count. And
Zeus can maybe cheat a recall here, actually, if he pushes this in.
it's fine.
There's just a little white square. It's
okay.
Harriet
Takes the final wave. Should go back to recall.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Not supposed to do that.
It's not allowed, actually. He was just scouting in the river, you know? It's weird.
It just looks so scary. Like it's just gonna come down and consume Viper and Delight, you know? This big white square.
Here comes Peanut.
He's just gonna. He's afraid of the freeze, so he's gonna TP back.
We're not gonna miss those.
Break the freeze.
Gonna land a Q onto the Drake.
I know where Peanut is.
If you'll actually commit to doing it.
Yeah, there's been a bit of ebb and flow in the, you know, the lanes have gone in favor of Hanwha Esports now, so it does have a bit more prio, but still a little bit scary to start that one up.
Do I have to pay income taxes to the Korean government? No. I have to pay to the almighty American government because my money's coming in from American companies.
I've seen so many of these matchups where they just both pop ult, do some heavy trading, no one dies, and then just continue business as usual.
Oh, nice charm landed here from
Do you think it is a coincidence that Goldborg is not on the LEC broadcast this week right after the quick shot news dropped? Nope. I mean, he announced at the beginning of the split that he was going to have a much smaller role in LEC anyway, which I assume is because of all this because of all the stuff with quick shot.
He's getting flashed on even, but he's very fast, so I don't think he's going to stick around.
Yeah, that play would have been sick if that was Doran's turret.
Yeah.
Kind of just
the wrong way.
Escorted Zeus to safety and went, here you go. But it does end up being a trade of summons, trade of ults, and Doran's Ghost is lower cooldown, so overall, he's the beneficiary of that play. Oh, the light.
Nice dodge there. Has his flash back up. Peanut just getting some trading damage in. Carry is pretty low at this point, but so is Delight. He's not going to land the Q either. As Peanut thinking about a steal, but that's 1v4, and I think he's just going to have to get this one up. And that he will. T1 big commitment to that first Drake, and they get an Inferno.
Yep, so nice little early payoff. Able to secure that one. It's Chemtech. Dragon second as well, so won't be a Chemtech Soul. Even though it really didn't dismay Hanwha Esports that they picked up the worst Soul last game, but definitely higher prior here. And
yeah, it's the quick shot stuff is super tame.
So strong. Like, already
You know what pisses me off, guys? It's also just satire. You know what I mean? Like, what quick shot is doing is satire.
Charmed up again. Trading
it's so mind-boggling that they would fire you for satire on Nazis. It's literally making fun of Nazis.
That's a whole wave.
It's designed. It is satire designed to make Nazis look ridiculous. But people don't understand satire anymore, so I guess this is how it's gonna be.
Carrier starting to get cheeky on the map.
Yeah, might as well get a big reset like that around the Dragon time. As
oh, it's back to this again.
See, Carrier's
I just remember when we had the Nico jungle last summer, and Canyon was just like spamming it.
Yeah.
And he'd like just so obnoxiously so that it was just permanently like there was just like an emoting whoever. I think it was Leona who was copying one game, and he was just spamming them non-stop. Oh, Peanut.
Hey, it's 4 gold.
Yeah, you paid off.
Nice. That is Owner's blue buff, it turns out.
Owner's playing a lot better this game now that he has more agency. The bot lane losing last game, I think, really threw T1 for a loop. They don't do well when they have losing bot lanes because they play so strongly through bot lanes. And now Owner's playing Xin Zhao, who is very strong early skirmishing, so he can do some damage in the jungle, counter jungling.
Maybe if Faker decides to make a move on a Stelia or something, then you can commit, but...
oh, he's right there.
Yeah. Maybe they think that.
You'll never understand why Goldborg posted it. I think it was an accident, guys. I don't think Goldborg did it. Maybe he didn't listen to the audio or something before he posted it. That's my theory. Or he didn't hear it over the music. I really don't think Goldborg did that intentionally. I really don't think he did. I just think he was dumb and made a mistake. Why did Viper replace Hail with Comet this game? Because I think he knows he can't win an all-in versus Kalista Nico when he has a Rakan. So it's better just to poke for damage.
Let's take a look at who has the most gold. It's...
You know, I was looking through it. I didn't get time.
I think it was Zeka.
Probably is highest, yes. Peanut is here.
Doran gonna pull him back to late. Also here, Zeus in a lot of trouble. He's got some help on the way, but flashed on with the charm and just no Qs available. First blood goes over to Peanut once again. And yeah, the rest of them just a little bit too late on the rotation.
Yeah, a lot committed there. You can kind of see the light was in a rush to make the play happen before they got collapsed on, but ended up missing his W there onto Zeus, so had to burn the flash. But I'm gonna say it. If that Q hit from Guma,
I look forward to the podcast he mentioned he might be doing soon.
He is doing.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has some sort of NDA with Riot, unfortunately.
Obviously, maxing it with lethality with a Ghost Blade completed. I think like.
I mean, if I had to guess, guys, and I don't know anything, but given the amount of time it took for Quickshot to announce this, even though this happened at Worlds last year, so it was like 6 months ago, and the fact that he wasn't on LEC, but he was still a full, like he was still like allegedly employed by Riot, like he didn't change his social media, and all he was posting is like videos of him snowboarding with his wife and like chilling. I have a feeling that either because of German employment law, either Riot was forced to give him some sort of crazy exit package, or he might have sued them, frankly. Like if they tried to fire him because of that, he might have actually sued them and won. I don't know what happened, but the fact that he's like so calm about all of this and how long it took for this announcement to come out, it makes me think that there was either some sort of severance negotiation going on, or there was an actual lawsuit that he probably won. So I mean, he seems fine. Not long enough for a successful lawsuit. They could have settled it. They could have settled it. He could have filed and then Riot could have settled it.
Something up in mid. Faker does have his flash.
So, yeah, I think like he doesn't seem too disturbed, and like he didn't seem like he was too broken up during the entire process because he was just like chilling, going on vacation and having a good time. But it took long enough, and they didn't announce his layoff with the rest of the layoffs, that there was something clearly like settlement-wise or severance-wise going on behind the scenes. So I think he probably made it out okay. That's what I think. Zeus flashes. Oh boy. No ults for anybody there, Doran or Zeus. Nice TP from Zeka.
Part of the Aatrox, and that's 2 times in a row. Zeus has been taken down. T1 will move towards this dragon.
Well, I've been watching any of the CS major, of course. Yeah.
I think with the fact that Ari's been the ult, I don't see Hanwha Esports contesting this.
Yeah. We'll have to see what the soul is at the end of this, but Doran is going to pick up 2 plates solo.
Yeah, 2 plates and a kill, pretty decent reward, and it is a Mountain Soul, so very high value. Not too many like massive tanks in it, but I feel like Mountain Soul, it's just good for everyone.
Yeah, it's just a good soul. Everybody's going to be building some resistances, and if you can get the soul, you get the shield on everyone.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
No rend, even.
Delight doesn't resist that very well at the moment.
Yeah, he's a little bit vulnerable to that armor. I mean, that lethality. He doesn't have armor, hence he's vulnerable to that. Yeah.
Vulnerable to armor.
Yeah, shit.
He's literally tweeting about anime immediately after the announcement. Yeah, I think Riot, he got a lot of money from Riot.
That's about it.
If I had to guess, guys, I think Quickshot, he got a lot, and he deserves it, man. He's been there for fucking 12 years or whatever. It's crazy. Riot is such a piece of shit company. You know, after the whole $100 million settlement, after like the Chinese ownership, after the fucking now Saudi Arabia bullshit that they're trying to pull, after the layoffs, after it's just impossible for any executive to get fired no matter what the fuck they do. The fact of what they did with Quickshot, I don't understand how any Riot employee can be like, yeah, super cool company that I work for. I feel very ethical about working for this company. So nuts. What does Riot have to do before people who have morals actually quit this company? What do they have to do at this point?
Flipping for the Rift Herald and he's dead. Peanut just gets 100 comboed from. They do need him, and it's feeling like old times.
Oh boy, nice flip by Faker.
The Rift Herald and he's dead.
Yikes.
Just gets 100 comboed from there. Guma nearly dies as well to the poke from Viper. And now he's kind of out of the fight as now this front line
Viper just too good, man. Owner ult fucked him. Nice cleanse. I was watching Viper, dude. Wall. Viper can't auto. He's not in range. Nicely played by Faker.
And that will be a favorable trade for T1. They might be able to pick up this Rift Herald, although...
Yeah, I don't think they have the health bars to do it. They opted to go for a reset, but Peanut taken out first, giving T1...
What happened to Dash? Oh, they just murdered him off the broadcast for no reason.
For some reason that would have hit him, but not quite in range there. Nice attempt by Faker, though. And a swing and a miss. Oh my god, just the fact you can just Q and just one-shot the casters is insane. And yeah, Peter got banana bushed.
He did.
Just got one shot with no ability to play the game. We did see the ult from Viper and the charm chunking Guma out, so... But this is the thing with this lethality cluster, you don't need to be in auto range, so even though he's low, he can kind of just sit back, occasionally auto...
Yeah, the thing, this new Kalista build that we're seeing, like Pays was playing it too. Is this Q-Max Kalista? I wasn't paying attention, guys, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's the Q-Max opportunity. Oh, it's this time it's Yoma's first, but yeah, with Q-Max, you don't actually have to get in range to do damage. This is a result of the red nerfs that have happened. So you actually can do some level of meaningful damage, just kind of chucking Qs occasionally. Pays built it into T1 in their last series with opportunity first.
So it was some nice CC, but that was about it. Doran now in the front line, though, is kind of alone against the wall and the rest of T1, and that will be a favorable trade for T1. They might be able to pick up this Rift Herald, although...
Yeah, I don't think they have the health bars to do it. They opted to go for a reset, but Peanut taken out first, giving T1...
Why don't you appear as a guest or something in LoL Park? Well, they won't. Why would they hire me, and why would I do that? There's two different questions. They don't want me on the broadcast, and I don't want me on the broadcast, so no thanks.
And a swing and a miss. Oh my god, just the fact you can just Q and just one-shot the casters is insane. And yeah, Peter got banana bushed.
He did.
Just got one shot with no ability to play the game. We did see the ult from Viper and the charm chunking Guma out, so... But this is the thing with this lethality cluster, you don't need to be in auto range, so even though he's low, he can kind of just sit back, occasionally auto, throw some Qs out on key targets, and still contribute to the fight.
Yeah, Doran just gets cut out here. Faker has a very nice wall. Thank you! I cannot read your name, it's in Chinese. Sorry, but I appreciate your YouTube membership.
And that would make sense, but they do eventually take him down.
Yeah, today pretty good in a Dixante altogether. Just the Unraveled Earth having a ton of value, and Guma now has opportunity finish, so 2 items in this cluster, and the lethality cluster just spikes so hard early.
Just zoning away Zeus, I guess. Not even
How long have I been doing streams of pro gameplay? I've been doing it all this year and also Worlds last year.
Trying to zone him away.
Oh, you're the fan from Hong Kong. Nice. Hope you're doing okay there, man. Like, Hong Kong is a little bit rough since the crackdown. Don't type anything that would get you in trouble, but I was actually there during... I was in Hong Kong during the protests in 2013? 2014. When they blocked off all the highways in Admiralty. It's pretty crazy. I was walking around during in all the protest camps. So very sad, I think, what happened in Hong Kong.
Peanut ends Delight, but Delight is on vision.
There's no flashing Guma, so if you do kill him...
Carrier, maybe? That's a clone.
Yep.
Have you ever called into Hotline League? Yes, and Travis deleted that episode.
Playing support and you have to face check and just get one shot. So nice to be able to send in your clone just to do it for you. Not the most ethical, but it works.
It's fine.
And now they've kind of given over control off the Dragon area. And I feel like Life Esports can't really afford to get this one up. They don't have the...
Thank you for your Hatchet Hall, Rex. Cornbread was amazing. Dude, it literally is the best cornbread. I am a cornbread fiend. And that is the best cornbread I have had in my entire life.
Taking control of this brush, at least. And they are situated in the...
Why? What the fuck? Well, here, guys. Why don't you guys call in to Hotline League and ask Travis why he deleted the episode with me on it.
Banana brush.
Yep.
The dragon banana brush.
Why don't you ask him?
They still have a control ward for Peanut that they can place down.
Yeah. See T1 trying to take over that part of the map.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, some nice trading here. We don't have Leandri's for Faker in this game just yet.
Yeah, not quite
Actually,
there,
don't
not
do
quite
that.
really close
He's,
through. We just
guys,
see
Travis
get a
is
little bit
so
of
close
sway,
to
but
throwing in the towel right now. We just don't want to give him any more attention because he's almost done.
Already bit of damage.
The vultures are circling, guys.
Actually, now they're gone.
Don't help.
Just firing, pacing out
He's
from
he's
this
in the
push.
water.
So hard to deal
Do
with this
not
situation.
throw him the lifesaver. Do not throw him the lifesaver of viewership.
All right, we have a wall. Doran up against that said wall, just running around, reloading, getting ready. They're the chains, but that is a Xinjiao. Now Peanut desperate to try to get into the pit as the Q comes in and he smites her. Running around.
Pacing arrows from this.
Okay, mid is pushed in right now.
Bit of damage.
Faker's on the flank looking for a wall angle. Faker Slee has been very good.
He's just firing, pacing arrows from this.
He's trying to find the right angle to bisect their composition. There it goes. He's going to hop over. They've isolated Doran.
Against that said wall, just running.
They're staying away so Doran can't actually carry somebody over the wall right now. Nice kiting.
Getting ready.
Get the angle onto the Drake. Get some good poke damage down. Zayas on the flank. Peanut kicks him out. Oh, he smites just a hair early. Tries to get the Q2 damage with smite, but he just miscalculates. It's 140, and Owner gets the smite down.
Take down the dragon, and that is a win for them. They've also got this Rift Herald in mid to try to get a push. I don't know, just use it to tank it up.
Did you enjoy Dune 2? The video of me and Doa talking about Dune 2 should come out later today.
The knockback from the Herald when you bounce out of it is so long. I think you're probably okay, but they are conscious. Zeka still has ult, so does the light, which kind of leads on to my
Real
point
question is,
about
you and
that
Travis
fight.
meet in alley. Can he take you out, or will you fold him in half?
Got an opportunity
Guys,
to engage. They never
I
really
have been
looked
doing
for it.
Muay Thai for 8 years, and I am currently jacked. There is a 0% chance that Travis can win a fight versus me. Like, 0.
Everyone was kind of cautious not to give an opportunity to ult them over. You can see Owner backs away, and Doran gets chunked out. They try and put damage on it. Owner doesn't work that well. And still, you know, that kid Delight not really making much of the situation.
Yeah. Drake went down to like 24, so very close on the steal from Peanut. Got a nice amount of burst coming in here onto Zeka. So I swear he dashed through those rocks, but I guess he already got stunned.
Yeah, we got knocked through, so it's fine.
Yeah, totally okay. But he did have the Spirit Rush. And yeah, I mean, now T1 on soul points at this point.
Max deadlift? I actually don't know what my max deadlift is now. I was weightlifting this morning, but you guys have to remember that I do more high intensity interval training, so I do like lower weights but lots of reps with very little downtime because I'm training as a kickboxer, not as like I'm not trying to get like, you know, I'm not doing like 3 sets of 5 reps. I'm doing like 3 sets of 12 reps with very little rest. So I was doing deadlifts today, and I did 3 sets of 12 at around 180. It's in kilograms because I'm in Korea. But I do it with very little downtime. So what's my 1 rep max? I don't know, probably like over 300, I would guess. But that's not how I train. And that's not how any kickboxer trains.
Yeah, and as you said, Delight not been 100% on this Rakan so far. Zay's just doing so much damage. Once again, even though he got set behind in lane, still feels like he's making pretty big impact in these fights. And Peanut going from POG to really...
So I really do. I try and go for higher reps, lower weight. How tall am I? I am 6 feet. And I weigh like 185.
And you know, I respect you, Brendan, for not mentioning the rel. I thought you were going to bring up there and be like, hey, imagine if you could have picked another pick in this situation.
Well, rel.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
And in this situation, you know, double knockout from Doran, pretty nice. And then Delight, yeah, this is the second time he's just not been super sharp on it. Normally something he's really good off. And I'm not sure it would have made a massive difference to the outcome, but it would have at least made the kill quicker and potentially changed things around.
We're just looking at a pretty big snowball right here, guys. It's been a much more dominant game, much better game from Owner. Really nice early invades from him. Now we're just going to head into the Mountain Soul. That early game really is key, and now we've got the opportunity up onto the Callista. They were able to win and play through bot side and do jungle invades on bot side jungle. I just don't understand this draft from HLE when it really felt like they had things working. Like, Doran, I think, is actually played. I'm surprised we didn't see the TF in top side. Like, why are we getting Cassante here? Like, is that really the counter pick we want? Yeah, he's played. I thought so. Doran's played 2 games of Twisted Fate. Like, why are we playing Cassante in top? It's just fucking weird. Like, why are we banning Poppy? You just let them ban Jace, but why are we playing Cassante?
Esports trying to make their way into this area of the map once again. Try to take it over.
I think last time we didn't see them use a lot of their engage tools. The poke maybe came down a little bit too late, like they got some late poke on Owner. I really need to see them start putting down the damage early on. Particularly, like, that's the thing is that, yes, Guma can do a ton of damage with his lethality build, but his range is nowhere near Viper's. And you're not going to be able to just consistently fire off long-range arrows to chunk people out, so I want to see Viper get value out of that. He doesn't have the mana immunity yet, but does have the fully stacked here.
Okay.
2 big ults traded. I would probably say the Ahri ult more important, though, for the fight.
Yeah. You know, if this were
Do you keep in touch with Doublelift? No.
I could say differently, but at this point in time,
nope.
in the top side, we do have the change.
Can't remember the last time I talked to him.
His impact on the streak, and they're just going to turn around. Carry is almost dead.
I can honestly tell you guys that having conversations with Doublelift is very low on my life priority list. I can think of 10,000 better things to do with my time.
They don't even care about that Drake, but now the rest of T1 are coming in, and Zeka on the streak.
Faker's Talia has been really quite good in the games that I've seen, especially his wall placement. Like, T1 is so good at engaging, generally speaking, as a team, but the way they conceptualize these setups is really just excellent. Yeah, Zeka has no ult, so he's just dead on the side. It doesn't matter. Faker dies. He's already done his job. Oh, does it? The throws? Zeus is still huge, though. Yeah, let's get out. Wow, what happened here? I mean, they get to the Drake pretty late because they're split pushing in the top side. Keria also just completely wastes his ultimate. Holy shit. What?
I would probably say the Ahri ult more important, though, for the fight.
I'm not sure about that one because you have Callista ult to throw Nico in. Like, here's the thing. Like, Ahri ult can be important, but the value of Rocket Belt Flash Callista ult with Nico ult is absolutely enormous. Like, the amount of distance you can cover to get a multi-ban Nico ult is crazy with that combo of Sums items and the Callista ult ability. Like, imagine if Nico wasn't chunked out and was capable of getting into this fight. Like, he doesn't get anything from it. He has to actually just scoop up Keria, and Keria throws himself backwards. So Nico just doesn't do anything here. Very not good trade. Stealth! Thank you for your Twitch Prime. No freeloaders. I agree. All you freeloaders. You can still freeload, but freeload with your Bezos bucks at least, guys. Freeload with your Bezos bucks at least. Do I prefer tie clinch or head kicks? I like clinching a lot. I mean, I can do both. My I have very flexible hips. I can actually, I'm 6 feet. I can kick guys up to about 6'5" in the head, which is very surprising to the guys that I spar with, let me tell you. I have very flexible hips, but I do love clinch.
Knock up onto Guma and then gets a charm on Faker and Zeus in the back end, so huge value there. Unfortunately, Zeka without the ult.
I subbed for Twitch Prime for C9 versus SR, but I didn't get it. I need the trash. Well, maybe you can get some LEC trash later today.
Finishes him, but then gets this beautiful knock up to the side on 2.
Is there any footage online of me training? No, but I could probably get some for you. My current gym in Korea is kind of trash, though.
Gives him a nice chance. I mean, this game is far from over. Yes, T1 are sitting pretty comfortably, but the fight is going to leave them kind of scratching their heads a little bit, I'd say. You know, they had a pretty decent angle from Zeus. The wall was decent once again, but just kind of got Cassante at the end of it.
You know
what's next in store for Nerd Legion? Dune 2 coming today. Here's the Nerd Legion. I have it right here. Here's the next like month, 6 weeks on Nerd Legion. Dune 2, Shogun, 3-Body Problem, Constellation, Ninja Kamui, Rebel Moon Tune 2, Fallout. That's through the end of April.
Doesn't feel like it.
Chains down.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Stop Varus ulting the Xin Zhao. It's just not working. This is
Does your wife appreciate your flexible hips? You know it.
The first time at least they chunked him, but the 2 times since, I mean that time missed because the big treads meant the stun didn't even last long enough. Speaking of stuns.
Okay.
You know, fast reactions from Zeka, but it just never feels good. This is like the second time in a row he's just burned his ult defensively.
Yeah. Now you don't have your ult, so...
Yeah, I mean, it is so low cooldown with Malignant.
Show my clips in your Instagram. All right, well, maybe I'll do that.
Not anything to fight for specifically soon, but yeah, definitely not the best feeling.
Yeah. Nice little angle, I guess, from Faker to spot him out. I guess maybe there was a ward over the wall. Not sure exactly how he saw him, but either way...
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, perhaps. Just knows where all the enemies are at all times.
Yeah, he saw Zeka walking over Vision.
Any chances of Mega Trash and KC versus Rogue? If you guys vote for it, I will watch it after this series.
They really want to keep that mid-tier 1
You can vote on any of the LEC games that were played today, and I will watch whatever you vote for.
Both times Doran has TP'd in, he's like, I'm not giving this over. I'm not sure how you're going to get a 3rd teleported defender. It's pretty low on health, but for now it's still alive.
I mean, they hold on to the turret. They keep Viper on his post, which is just in mid, clearing waves and holding onto it as well. But now you don't have Doran in the side lane for a potential Baron play. Not sure if T1 really want to go for the Baron at this point in time with the game this close.
It is T1.
It is, but I don't know, especially after that last fight. I'm not sure how confident they'd be.
Yeah, I feel like it's only situations where if T1 are winning. Oh man, the 4th time. Come on, Viper, please. I feel like if T1 are winning, then they want to go for a Baron so they can get an advantage to close out the game. But if T1 are behind, then they... Oh,
onto Guma. There's a lot of people around, but Peanut doesn't seem to care. Look at that damage follow-up from Viper, too.
Yeah.
And now Guma's just out of the fight. He's just so low now.
Yeah, they could go for this potentially. I mean, he's going to have to recall and teleport... walk back in and have teleport.
Okay.
You know, that would be a pretty good tool to have for the Baron.
Everybody is way overexcited right now, okay?
Yeah.
Like
I actually think this is scary for Hanwha Esports because Guma's making his way over. They don't have Viper or Delight ult. Those are big cooldowns not to have.
Yeah,
and this is
not from the top lane.
This is not a fast Baron.
Yeah, it's a slow Baron, in fact. As now the wall is going to come in. They are going to try to turn this one around. Stun from the rocks. Bit of damage into Owner, who will struggle a bit into the poke before he uses that ult. As here comes Carry against
there you go. That's what it looks like when you actually have the Nico ult.
And look at this. Doran also
there you go. It turns out that the Nico ult is... Oh, wow. 3-man W2 from Xin Zhao. Finally, all right. This game should have been over a long time ago, but...
Still on the run. Will meet a similar fate. That's a very broken.
He's going to keep running. I don't think he has a chance of getting back in this Baron pit.
Knock up and...
You know, that would be a pretty good tool to...
Guma, there's a lot of people around, but Peanut doesn't seem to care. Look at that damage follow-up from Viper, too.
Yeah.
And now Guma's just out of the fight. He's just so low now.
Yeah, they could go for this potentially. I mean, he's going to have to recall and teleport... walk back in and have teleport.
Delight, dude.
You know, that would be a pretty good tool to have.
What? This game is a lot of wasted support ults.
Right now, okay?
Yeah. I actually think this is scary for Hanwha Esports because Guma's making his way over. They don't have Viper or Delight ult. Those are big cooldowns not to have.
Yeah.
They should not be doing this.
This is not a fast Baron.
Yeah. It's a slow
Yeah,
Baron.
it's a lethality Varus. It's not going to be a fast Baron.
Try to turn this one around. Stun from the rocks. Bit of damage into Owner, who will struggle a bit into the poke before he uses that ult. Here comes Carry, gets the
So
double
good.
knock-up, and the root
Look at the timing, too, with Zeus.
down onto
T1's
second.
engages, especially, you know, the coordination between Zeus, Owner, and Faker is such a core part of T1's gameplay. Like, as far as engages go, T1 probably has the best jungle mid-engage synergy in the world. Owner and Faker's combos are just so good a lot of the time.
This time around, started by Carrier. It's looking good for the side of T1 as Peanut.
After viewing LCS playoffs, are LCS teams more or less fraudulent? No, they were bad the whole time. It's just more apparent in the best of 5.
Great angle to punish. I really think the lack of the ult from the Varus and the Rakan makes such a big difference in Hanwha Esports team fighting power. No real opportunity to get down poke, and Second misses that initial charm, which allows him to trade heavily on him. Faker kind of corrals them in, and this is such a beautiful setup with the not only Zeus threatening from the flank, but then Carrier ends up threatening over the wall. And there was a ward, but he was just so quick to implement the combo. You know, we see the Sante get focused out, and then Zeus is just causing mayhem in the backline. And this flash triple slow from Owen, a super high value.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't even think they should have been there. But they had control of the Baron pit. They wanted to turn, but the second everything misses and you're just getting engaged upon by sticking around for too long, things are going to go south very quickly. And now T1 with the Baron. Trying to make a fight here is Hanwha Esports on the Mountain Soul, but you're losing turrets, you're losing control of the map very quickly.
T1 don't need this dragon. You know, obviously Hanwha Esports long way away from Soul. Oh, this.
Yeah, he's gonna catch out Zeus, and this time the chains get huge value as he even flashes at the end. I know Aatrox is strong, but yeah, he was.
I haven't really seen much LPL this year, dude. You're missing out. The fucking Milky Way arc is amazing. Also, BLG is really fun to watch.
Yeah, helps that he got caught out, and now Doran is taking a bunch of damage. Actually, look at the poke coming out. As now Charm comes out, but Doran.
Zeus still has ult though, or I mean, Owner still has ult.
Helps that he got caught out, and now Doran is taking a bunch of damage. Actually, look at the poke coming out. As now Charm comes out, but Doran immediately dies, and Peanut's super low as well. The damage from the side of T1 is just huge.
All right, there we go. All right, it's over now. Finally, a little bit sloppy there for a bit.
I think he might actually get away.
Could have gotten Soul 1 Drake sooner had Carrier not gone for the weird ass trade.
That's how it works, right?
Oh, he actually gets the double root there. Forces Viper's cleanse, and now they can just Viper. Oh man.
And Faker's here as well. Faker is pumping so much damage. I mean, look at his build. It's just damage.
Here we go. He's got E again.
Now, a very broken up
Chain of Corruption goes down, but he still has the challenge mark on him, so it's a quick E, and it's the end of the game.
He will survive. Delight will not.
Faker still is pretty fucking clean. Yeah, it's good.
Honestly, yeah, Carrier managing to get away from that situation.
Sorain LOL. Hi, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub.
Drag them away from the
You should
fight,
all
and
consider
now
subscribing to
T1, they just
MonteCristo.
kinda look to take these inhibitors.
It's kind of like walking in the front door and nobody's home. They're like, huh. Well, I guess I'll make myself comfortable.
Is it the
on
best
couch.
$5 you will ever spend? Yes. Guaranteed.
And that's 2 free inhibitors. They had a snack, and now I guess they're just going to go home.
Baron's timed out, but they can honestly just move towards the bot lane.
I'd give you like 100 hours of free content a month, guys, across my streams, shows, everything I do. The value is crazy.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
The whole team is there. I don't know if you're getting away from this one, Peanut. Nice kick, but Carrier has something to say about that. And that'll be the end of him. Just caught out in the jungle. Thought he could leave his base.
Yeah, and there's no time pressure on T1 here. They can just wait for the super minions to push in. And Hanwha Esports, this tower's already so low. They're dropping the wall.
Yeah, they're just diving in.
There it goes.
Comes down. He does get bounced on over.
Beautiful timing on the wall.
And Doran is quite tanky. but they're just hitting the inhibitor at this point in time as it's going to go down. They do take out the Aatrox, but it's 3 inhibitors down.
Yeah, very hard to get back from this position.
Oh yeah.
Who hit?
Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub, Mivek9. Sojin, you're now over on YouTube as well. Holy shit, doubling up. Thank you.
Has finally broken into the base. That's another pickoff onto Zeka this time. And then down will go the Nexus. We have a
Appreciate you
series
guys.
on our hands as T1 will tie it up and bring us to
Am I reviewing BLG versus
Yeah,
Weibo
really
today? No.
strong performance, honestly. There was definitely some
I'll do a,
like,
depending on time, guys, we'll probably do one LEC game after this series is done, and then I've got to watch the LCK live.
So it's good